And this is going to be our avolio. It's a little separation joint in between the bowl of the piece and our stem. Do you want a little blue bit? Just thinking about it, eh? All right, no problem. I'll bring it on over. All right, so over into our melting tank. So to get colors in glass, you have different metal oxides and different metal chlorides to a clear batch of glass. We have a beautiful copper blue in this tank. It's too easy. What metal makes copper blue? It's in the name, yeah, absolutely. What metal makes cobalt blue? Cobalt. What about a beautiful gold ruby? That's one of our more fancy colors, yeah. Super duper fancy, very expensive. Very expensive glass, so that's why I like ruby glass or cranberry glass. That stuff is pretty expensive because of the metal oxide that you use to create it. What do you... Little teardrop? Okay. What metal do you think we use to make a salmon pink? Maybe it's not even metal. Maybe we just use salmon. I'm just joking, don't worry. We do not harm any animals to create glass color. Probably a little bit of gold chloride and a little something else, but once again, we don't actually make any of our colors here. We order all of our colors from a separate color company over in Germany called Reichenbach. They've been blowing glass and making colored glass for us for a little over 100 years, not just for us, but for themselves as well, and other glass industries around the world, so we order from them. And there's only a couple different color companies in the world now that supply all of the glass blowers. There's one, like I mentioned before, in Germany, there's Reichenbach. There's one in New Zealand called Gaffer glass. Lewis is what we call the gaffer. Gaffer is an old English term that means the leader of the team, the head honcho of the shop. So whenever somebody is making the object at the bench, they are the gaffer, whereas I am the assistant right now. Before this piece, I was the gaffer. So he's pulling out this fun little thread. He's working very quickly with gravity. Notice how he's turning the iron? What happens to the glass if he stops turning the iron? Gravity, it's all around us. Yeah, absolutely. It'll come up and sneak up on you, won't it, sometimes? I know. But with that being said, you really have to work a lot with gravity and also the different temperatures of glass. So colored glass will... Are there any other questions about anything? Why, what little beads? The decoration that he just, why don't they just fall off? Because hot glass sticks onto anything else that's hot. That little fresh bit of glass that I just applied, it is so hot it permanently fuses. It's like I super glued it onto the side of that piece. It's forever welded on. So it's not going anywhere. That's why they don't just fall off. Yeah, so hot glass is sticky glass. Hot things stick to other hot things. Ooh, I see a question up there. You're gonna have to speak really nice and loud, or maybe your mom or dad can speak loud for you. What's up? How hot is the oven? That's a great question. The oven is 2,100 degrees Fahrenheit. So whenever you make cookies at home, the oven is only at 350 degrees. Yeah, I love cookies, so this is how I reference things. No twist. Actually, no twist. No twist is nice. He's asking my opinion. Should he twist the stem, or should he leave it straight like that? I don't know. It's kind of cool because you want me to ask them? Or is this just my call? No twist. No twist. I like it straight. It's pretty. It's like a crown. Do you all want to see him twist it? No. Yeah, okay, cool, cool. I see no's all around. No's, don't do it. Sometimes you can overthink it. A little Avolio? No worries. All right, so let me go ahead and gather up a little bit of clear glass. We'll go ahead and make this dream come true. So if we're wanting to make this fun little goblet, we're building it from the cup down. So we've already created the cup, the stem. Now we need to work on shaping the foot. So before we do that, this is not going to be a solid foot. This is just a little Avolio yet again. Once again, a little separation joint between the stem and the foot. And then I'll get started on the foot here in just a moment. Whenever we're done shaping this Avolio. The Avolio looks like a little barbell, more or less. And when you walk around through our 35 centuries of glass, you'll see it in some traditional Venetian glassware as well. And it's just kind of a nice joint that allows you to focus on different aspects of the cup. It draws your eye to different sections of the cup because of that nice waist, and it has a beautiful swoop. You want a blue foot or a clear foot? Okay. Yeah. No texture, right? All right, so I'll go ahead and get started up with that. So I have another blowpipe over here. This is where the second bench comes in really handy. Because now I'm not going to be in Lewis's way. I need to use the bench to shape this foot. So I'll just work over here. He can keep things nice and warm and toasty on his end, and he's just kind of in a waiting pattern right now. He's waiting for me to get this foot nice and ready.